Racking.
Hey, it's Nick, 509 Electric. I just want to kind of show you guys my van right here. We bought this from I think it was J&M Plumbing. These are meant for like shovel holders, but we ended up using them for EMT. Kind of sweet. It keeps the rattling down inside the van. So they're not designed for conduit benders, but we ended up using them. Got a little room holder, and then over here we got our bar to take down the ladders. This is the actual clamp that you're supposed to use for shovels. We got a broom here. Yeah, electricians, we do clean up after ourselves, or at least here at 509. And then we got a light, extension cord. We just finished this van. This is pretty much a complete layout. So it's about to go out. Yes, the shit's brand new. Yes, it's got stickers on it. Yes, I see all the comments. We ended up doing like a 6 foot, little 4 foot ladder here. The guys like them. A lot easier than carrying a 6 footer. And then here we got a 6 footer. It's from Jet Rack. And this thing comes out pretty easily. You just pull it out and it slides back. And then you're able to lock it back in. We ended up using that. STV Racking, custom built this rack here for all the wire. We did have the wires in the drawers, but they ended up weighing too much, so we put them in here. We haven't loaded it. We still need to get some like black, white 12, maybe a little bit of 14. And then we just got a trash can in here because we do clean up after ourselves. And then if you take a step into here, we're gonna have wire in here. This will be our 12. Our 14, and this is just going to be pretty much overflow from whatever's not on the pipe rack. Up here we got a little storage area for controls and relays, terminal blocks. Here we haven't really decided what we're going to put here, and then here is kind of how we ended up labeling everything so everyone can kind of see where parts is. And we normally work out of service trucks, but we ended up switching to vans because you can just store so much more parts in here. It's almost like a mini Home Depot. You got a mini parts house. And then here we just got our outlets. We haven't stocked it. We're probably going to spend $3,000-$4,000 at the parts house here in the next couple of days. We'll just pull it up, make them a list, stock this van up. So the idea is we invested all this money into this van, and our guys are going to be so much more efficient. So instead of one of my guys driving down to the parts house to go buy something, we're going to have it here on the van. Or if we're at a job site and we're on a prevailing wage job and we're missing that one outlet, we're missing that one breaker, boom, we just saved $80. And then over time, I feel like that this van will ROI pay for itself. And then down here, we just got like we ended up doing down here STV Racking. We got these from them. We're gonna have like metal boxes, bell boxes. We're gonna have Romex boxes. You never know when you need that 3-gang. Boom, it's here. Cut in box. Boom, we got it. And here I think we're doing like cord grips. We haven't stocked it. We're gonna have Carlon connectors. So you'll have half 90s, 3/4 straights, 3/4 90s. I'll have 1-inch straights, 1-inch 90s. Boom, you need it, bam, it's here. And then down here, we haven't really figured out what we're gonna do here, but we got like hole saws, drill bits, you name it, boom. We're gonna probably end up putting the only M12s we really use are the impacts. Drills are fucking garbage. And up here, I think we're thinking about putting a hole hog here, and then all our extension bits and stuff in the back. For our resi guys, and some of our commercial jobs too. They're wood studs, but MC cable spec out, PVC fittings. That one time when you need that bell end, right there. And then we haven't figured out what we're doing in here. We ended up doing a little handheld container so the guys can load up the parts, bring them back, and then we got a mini parts house. Put all your parts back. We ended up doing a Packout charging battery. Fucking latches in. Don't have to worry about it falling out, getting all over the place. We got the Packout vacuum, and then over here we got our M18 impact. And the idea here is when the guys take them out, you'd be surprised on how much we lose shit. M18 impact, Boom. Not going to get destroyed. It's going to look brand new. Never going to miss anything. And if something's missing, the guys will be held accountable. Multi-tool. Here's an M18 Milwaukee knockout. We did all your fittings. You never know. Like, we always end up, an apprentice or somebody always leaves that there. And then we ended up doing a inverter on the van here, and there's actually a relay that's right here, right down here, that when the van turns on, the relay closes after it reaches like 13 volts, and it will charge these two batteries. And then in here we have it where you turn it on, it's plugged in, and then we have all these M18 chargers we ended up putting on the side. So we did the math. One battery fully charged will charge 6 M18 batteries. So we got 2 deep cycle batteries. So you should never ever run out, never have a battery that's not charged. Up here we bought a 3D printer. We 3D printed these little hard hat holders. We're probably gonna have to nut and bolt those. Maybe we'll end up, when the guy that takes over will end up figuring out what they're doing down there. And then here, if you're standing outside the door, you know, when you come back to your van, you need a roll of tape. Got a roll of tape. I mean, god damn, just look at the fucking wire nuts we got in this bad boy. You're never gonna run out of wire nut. All different types. And here, never want to see a Sharpie mark on a piece of conduit, and I buy them a thing of pencils, so no Sharpie marks. Love to see pencils. And then down here, I don't know if we got it all sorted out. Nothing in here. We kind of left some open, so if the journeyman want to put his screwdrivers in here, his end pack, maybe he's got like step up bits he wants to put in here, kind of left those open for him. We got wrenches. I think we got those free from Harbor Freight when we bought the inverter or something, so we just threw them in here. Down here we got lockout, tag out. We got booties, safety glasses, earplugs. And this van still haven't seen, we haven't really figured out a spot. The bandsaw is just in an awkward place, and what's nice is if you take the drawers out, you can screw the sorters here to the back of this plywood, but we take this, we snap this in, we screw this in here, so this is never moving. And then we added another one up here, some more storage, like they got hand wipes, or you want to hang the bandsaw, hammer. But you know, on our other van, they ended up just keeping parts in there. And then up here, we just bought this here to hold all your roofing tar, your spray foam WD-40. We use a shit ton of MP1, caulk gun. And then up here, we just got more. We 3D printed some battery holders, so they'll be up on top. And then over here, we ended up using this and 1/4-inch hardware. This is just leftover from what we had at our shop. We haven't bought anything yet. Leftover from a shop. And then your machine screws before you drive, latch it. And then if you wanted to, these are actually latched in with the STV Racking, what do you call them, the torpedoes. Those are torpedoes in there, and you can actually unhook this and pull this out, but it weighs so much I wouldn't really fuck with it. Then here we got tech screws, just your regular little sheet metal screws. We got 1/4-inch anchors, 3/8 wedge anchors. One of my apprentices would call those concrete anchors. Got these little sheetrock anchors. And then in here, Sammys, lags, dotties. We'll get that all stocked up. And then in here, on all our other stuff, I ended up talking to Andy Glass, STV Racking, and he ended up making me dividers. So instead of doing 6 or 4, whatever we had it over here, so instead of doing 6 big ones, we ended up doing these small 9 ones. So we got like strut nuts. We'll end up probably filling that whole thing up. These need to go in a different spot, but terminal blocks, duct seal. We haven't labeled these because we haven't fully got up, but all the way up. So we're going all the way. They're like zip ties. Kind of figured this out. I took the divider out, one hole. So we'll probably do some sticky backs here, and we like to use those. They're like sticky backs. They get held in with tech screws. We use a shit ton of those. And then up here we haven't loaded anything, but maybe we do some reducing bushings, or reducing washers is the idea. Up here, it just didn't make sense to have a drawer or a pack out to pull it out because you can't get to it because the ladder's there. So we ended up, STV Racking sells these too, and they come with the tornadoes, they come with the clamps.
Torpedo.
They just get mounted on the side, and it's easy, and we have like the socket set is always nice. You grab it, you go, it's organized. It's kind of a pain in the ass up here, but up here, I just imagine this is stuff that like you rarely need, like first aid kit. It's there, but it's just kind of out of the way. The ladder's kind of holding it, so it's not like your everyday thing. And we just took a first aid kit and we just loaded it here in the pack out. So if the old apprentice or cuts off his finger, or the journeyman takes a hammer to his apprentice, he's pissing him off, man. We got him covered. And there's some little space in there extra, and then it's nice. If the ladder wasn't here, you can just pull it right out. We got spares. We got, I think, the terminal crimps. We're gonna go in here. They come with dividers. Kind of grab them. This is all left over, and then we over here. I ended up ordering this from Andy Goss. I don't know really how we're gonna do with it, but I mean, God, if you're not doing this to your van, I mean, dude, look how many LBs that you could fit in here. You could fit a 2-inch LB in here, 1/2 inch, everything. I mean, the possibilities are unlimited. You could always have all your parts all the time on this van. Nothing up here. Oh, so far we got like, oh, fucking yellow diapers, Romex staples. We'll probably do stackers in here. I think the new Racketeer home run helpers will fit in here. We'll probably stock some of those in here. Romex. So in here we got just Romex connectors going. We'll probably do Romex connectors, then we'll probably do set screw, then we'll do MC connectors. Like, geez, it don't matter if you're doing resi, commercial, industrial, we do it all. They'll all be here. We haven't got it yet, but we'll have a pack out like this up on top that will have our low voltage kit. So like your RJ45s, your coax connectors, all your fittings, have all that. And then over here on the last part is this how we did our first van, and we bought these from Andy Glass, so we ended up using them. But the idea here is if you're running, like, we got some commercial stores coming up. We're doing a Dollar General, so like you're running a shit ton of 1/2 inch stuff. So you could come in here, you could pull this out. Maybe better to do like the 3/4. So in the 3/4, you come in here, you can open this up. You can either grab your stuff you need now, or you could take the whole thing with you. So you got your, so we ended up doing connectors, couplers, and we do rain tight connectors, rain tight couplers. And then we got 1-hole straps, thin wall, 1-hole straps, heavy wall. We got stretch straps, thin wall, and stretch straps, heavy wall. So if you, this whole pack out is EMT 3/4 and your heavy wall 1-hole and your 3/4 heavy wall. So it's nice. So you can either, I mean, you could either leave it in here, or if this is all you're running for the day, you can just take the whole thing with you. And I'll probably, when I get some free time, when I'm not busy, I'm probably gonna end up doing a scissor lift, and you could take one of these and you could probably snap it onto the scissor lift. Maybe I'll build some metal brackets or something if I get time, and maybe we'll do like the little tote thing that you can carry with you. So yeah, this goes all the way down to like, so we're half. So the reason why we didn't put one here is because you can't open it because the extension ladder's in the way, or the 6-foot ladder's in the way. So in here, I don't think I got anything in here yet, but once Josh takes over the van, he could figure out what he wants to do with it. So you got like 1 inch in here. We got up to 3/4. That thing's a little tight. And then after that, I think we're doing 1/2 inch pair hangers. I mean, Jesus Christ, guys. I mean, if you got a fucking van, transit van, and you ain't fucking doing this, dude, like, I mean, you're losing out. So I mean, you got 1/2 inch beam clamps, 3/4 beam clamps, 1 inch beam clamps. We got down to the big, juicy, the good beam clamps, down to the shitty beam clamps. And then in here, we didn't have any, like, we could do 2-inch pair hangers. We don't really do a lot of 1.25 inch. So we probably will load like 1.25 and 2 inch in here, but we didn't have any at our shop, and that's probably what we'll put in there. We use, I don't think I've used a lot of 1.25 in my life, but, and then down here, we're gonna end up doing I think we wrote Carlon over there, but we're gonna do Carlon and Liquidite here. That's our van. I think I'll show you one more thing. I'll show you how the ladders come down. It's pretty nice, and it's not very hard. So you do have to close, and then all you do is they got this little latch right here. I think this was Ranger design ladders, and we put this on our first truck. The guys liked them. My guys that drive utility trucks, they were like, I don't want a fucking van. Taking those ladders off look like a bitch. Well, you go there, and then this, and then you just grab this. Let me shut this door. I relatched it. So I think that's just, they added that for a safety concern. Check this out. Comes down, it's all hydraulic. From what it sounds like, it's a little tight. Once the shocks get kind of worn in, and come over here, pull this down, pull the ladder off, you can grab it. Our guys that are 5 foot can grab it. Kind of nice design. Come here, lock it, put it back up. And that's it. The shocks pull it right in. Boom, latched in, done deal. Come back here. I mean, yeah, you guys won't be able to go through the drive-thru at McDonald's anymore. They're gonna have to go inside, but other than that, this is what you call it's what the bad boys use right here. This is all designed. I helped Andy Glass do this. Although, let me show you, I didn't show you the conduit rack. So we ended up doing, I kind of fucked up. This is supposed to go down here, but we ended up not being able to get the fit. But yeah, this is our STV Racking. He designed this, so your rack. But we ended up having the part that's nice is down here. You can fit all your your MC cable, your Romex cable, your flex, your 3/4 flex, your 1-inch flex. We don't have any. And then down here on the side, we have a little spot. So we got like our fish sticks. We'll probably have our flex bits down there, our flex bits extensions. And then down here, like in our service trucks, we have about this much room, and it's never full. It's never full. I think because we throw a lot of it in the back for trucks, but I think this is enough. I mean, you could probably fit 600 feet of 1/2 inch in there. But hey, we don't know. We're gonna try it out. Other than that, I think we hit it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, my name's Nick. You can comment on it. I can help you out, point you in the right directions. Or you think there's something that we could improve on, let me know. And then yeah, STV Racking was a guy that, Andy Glass, good guy. He's a guy that kind of designed all this, and I put it all together. And if you can, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook, and I'll catch you later on the next one. And TikTok. Thanks, bye.